Hey guys, if you're kind of like a beginner in R&B rhythm guitar playing, I'm going to give you some tips today about how you can embellish in 3 key chord shapes. Okay, we're going to be playing in the key of D, playing from D to A to G. Basically playing out of these chord shapes, your typical D bar chord there in the A shape, and then an A major chord in that E shape there, and then your 4 chord in the key, the G major chord out of that C shape. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just show you kind of some key little embellishments that you can do just with hammer-ons and pull-offs, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to break that large bar chord down into a smaller shape, okay? And what we're going to do is just get rid of the root and replace these 3 notes that we were playing with our 3rd finger bar with the 1st finger bar. Come over here, we have the 5th, root, and major 3rd of that D major chord now. Okay, now some of the key embellishments that you can do just with a hammer-on and pull-off move would be hammering on to the A note from the F sharp, so basically to the 5th from that 3rd of the chord. Hammer on, pull it off. You could do that with your pinky if you wanted to. Another one here on the B string is hammering on to the 4th to kind of get a little suspended sound, that G note. Hammering on, pulling off from the root down to the up to the E note, right there, and then from the A note to the B note, the 5th to the 6th of the chord. Okay, so these are all really tried and true little hammer-on, pull-off moves that you can play when you're playing out of that A bar chord shape. Now let's move on to that A major chord in the E shape. This is the 5 chord in the key of D. And first thing we're going to do again is just break it down into a smaller, more manageable shape. So instead of that full bar chord, I'm going to just play the notes on the D, G, and B string, which gives me my root, my 3rd, and my 5th. Okay, so what are the key things you can do here with hammer-ons and pull-offs? I can hammer on to the F sharp note, right there, the F sharp at the 7th fret on the B string. Still a note that's in the key. It's diatonic to the key. It's in the D major scale, so we can use it. So I can do things like that, hammer onto it. I can actually start with that note down and then release it. Okay, little things like that. Anyways, that is a great note to target when you're on your 5 chord. And we could also do a similar thing here with the D note, which is the 4th of the A chord, so it kind of gives you a little suspended type of sound. And we can do that kind of same thing. Just kind of get that suspended sound. Do a little hammer-on, pull-off moves if you like. And that stuff is always going to work great whenever you're on a 5 chord out of that E major bar chord shape. Just break it down and get that pinky working. Okay, next we're going to go to the 4 chord in our key, which is G major, and we're going to play out of this shape right here, which is kind of your C shape, your C chord, just coming off of that C open chord shape, bringing it up to G. And we're going to play again on the same strings. We're just going to break it down into a smaller shape, keep the B, the D, and the G note up on top there, which is your 3rd, your 5th, and your root of your G major chord. And the key little embellishments that you can do here with these little pinky moves on these strings would be right there, hammering on from the G to the A note there at the 10th fret. As long as these notes are still in our underlying scale, you know, in the key of D major, they're going to work. Right? So the hammering on to that A is going to sound great. Also, hammering on to the E note from the D note on the G string. Also another great embellishment move. All right, so those are really the key spots. Now, of course, there are many others, many other things you can do as well using double stops and so on. We're not going to get into that in this lesson, but if you do want to learn, in depth into R&B rhythm guitar playing, make sure you check out the R&B rhythm recipe at TastyGuitar.com. There will be a link in the description below. That's 45 full-length lessons. There'll be a link with a coupon to get a great deal on that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play this very simple chord progression, and it's just going to be over a loop of just moving from a D to A to G in the bass. So that's something you can do by yourself. If you got a looper, great practice tool. I really recommend that you use one. And I'm just going to play over this very simple progression. D, A, G, back to D, a little 4-measure pattern there. And I'm going to use these exact same embellishments. Check it out. All right, so all of that was just based on what we were just talking about earlier. I threw a couple other little things in there as well. But for the most part, it was all that hammer-on pull-off stuff, but I also kind of picked those notes as well. So instead of just doing, you know, or this, and a hammer-on pull-off, you know, sometimes I was just kind of picking those notes instead, which is kind of basically the same thing, just different articulation. Same thing down on the A. Right, kind of hammering onto that F sharp or the D, you know, but also picking those notes. Same thing on the G. Sometimes it was a hammer on, and other times just kind of picked. But that's the gist of it. Anyways, like I said, guys, if you really want to get in-depth into this style, be sure to check out the R&B and soul rhythm recipe in the description below. I'll see you next time.